Everybody shut up.
Pinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes. Worms, Armageddon, all the toxic streams.
Pineapple's a crime if you're talking about fruit. Beat you down like you got stuffed in a Pikachu suit. Words are hard, doesn't phase a streamer much. Choice language, but is it German or Dutch? I don't know. Buried in the dregs as the chaos begins. Get on the hype train, something goes wrong. Ban Wilkins, yellow from the floor is a common routine. While the streamers getting cheesed like a whole plate of food scene. Go!
Make sure you turn your volume down.
Little loud.
Our bad opinions crew, time to gather around. Pinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes. Worms, Armageddon, all the toxic streams.
Break it down.
Was he on the mic like a verbal assassin? I can't read that name, and you know I ain't asking. They try to diagnose your art host, broadcast all the streams from coast to coast. Got the skills and thrills, and they can't deny. I'm 5 apples tall, I'm just a little guy. Flashes on the screen, so you better not squint. Toxic top tier, but nowhere near mint. Yo.
Toxic cures on, make sure you turn your volume down. Art rants, bad opinions crew, time to gather around. Pinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes. Worms, Armageddon, all the toxic streams. Toxic cures on, make sure you turn your volume down.
That's me.
Our rants, bad opinions crew, time to gather around. Pinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes.
No unions.
Worms, Armageddon,
Back again.
all the toxic streams.
Hey yo, welcome back crew, prepare for peak content. Biggest little guy throwing down with no nonsense. Northerly neighbor known for nixing naysayers. Skills are passable levels, shame all the fake gamers. Pour the maple syrup and get the jersey like a hoser bud. Disrespect Digimon the debt, so we paid in blood. Great big eagle with the hobbit height compared to Matt, the tallest man the chat's ever seen, come on.
Toxic cures on, make sure you turn your volume down.
Better turn it down.
Our rants, bad opinions crew, time to gather around.
Everybody shut up.
Pinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes. Worms, Armageddon, all the toxic streams.
Pineapple's a crime if you're talking about fruit. Beat you down like you got stuffed in a Pikachu suit. Words are hard, doesn't phase a streamer much. Choice language, but is it German or Dutch? I don't know. Buried in the dregs as the chaos begins. Get on the hype train, something goes wrong. Ban Wilkins, yellow from the floor is a common routine. While the streamers getting cheesed like a whole plate of food scene. Go!
Cures on, make sure you turn your volume down.
Little loud.
Our rants, bad opinions crew, time to gather around. Pinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes. Worms, Armageddon, all the toxic streams.
Break it down.
Was he on the mic like a verbal assassin? I can't read that name, and you know I ain't asking. They try to diagnose your art host, broadcast all the streams from coast to coast. Got the skills and thrills, and they can't deny. I'm 5 apples tall, I'm just a little guy. Flashes on the screen, so you better not squint. Toxic top tier, but nowhere near mint. Yo.
Toxic cures on, make sure you turn your volume down. Art rants, bad opinions crew, time to gather around. Pinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes. Worms, Armageddon, all the toxic streams. Toxic cures on, make sure you turn your volume down.
That's me.
Our rants, bad opinions crew, time to gather around. Pinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes.
No unions.
Worms, Armageddon,
Back again.
all the toxic streams.
Hey yo, welcome back crew, prepare for peak content. Biggest little guy throwing down with no nonsense. Northerly neighbor known for nixing naysayers. Skills are passable levels, shame all the fake gamers. Pour the maple syrup and get the jersey like a hoser bud.
Hello, you dehydrated fucks. Let's get to stream. Hi, everybody. Welcome to stream. Let me welcome you all in, and then we'll get right to it. Ahem. Hello, Sovereigns. Hello, Pinky. Hello, Ace. Hello, Big White Bear. Hello, Ballistic Beast. Hello, Viv Lane. Hello, Sauce Boss. Hello, Danny. Hello, Kakashi. Hello, Ace. Hello, Rose Meadow. Hello, Wilkins. Goodbye, Wilkins. Welcome to stream, everybody. I will give you a joke, Sovereigns. Hold on 1 minute. Hi, everybody. We're playing King of the Castle. It's so wild. We haven't played this one in like a fucking year, so that's sure a fucking, that's sure a fucking jump in time. Last time we played this was August 5th, 2024. So, if you want to jump in and join us, I have pinned the link. It's www.kotc, which stands for King of the Castle.app. And then the code for our room specifically is KGNM. And that, oh, sorry. And that's going to be ours. Anyway, let me give you a dad joke and then we'll get started. What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie? Sophisticated. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Joke. All right. Anyway, let's get into it. Again, it's the Counts, the Grandees, and the Patricians. If you've never played this game before, let me explain to you how it works. I'm the Sovereign. I get to make the decisions for the most part. You guys are all the Counts of my castles. We've been going on this dynasty since at least last year. I have no idea. And yeah, things happen. I pick things that I want, and then you guys decide whether or not it's a good idea. You want your team to win, whether you're purple, yellow, or green, or as we call them, the emo kids, the piss boys, or the oily boys. Those are your different options. So that's a fun thing. Anyway, just stick with it, and you'll kind of pick up the rules as it goes along. I'll help explain. It's kind of really one of those you pick up as you go along. All right, you all ready? Cool, I'm ready. If you didn't join, it's cool. You could join in at any time. You don't need to jump in right away. Let's get into it.
Hello.
Let's see who wins today. Let's begin. All right. I'll read all the dialogue too. Okay, so currently, just so that everybody knows where we stand in our kingdom, we have several money. We have, well, I actually can't remember if that's a lot of money or not. I think that's like a mid amount of money. I can't remember at all. I have 6 authority and 6 stability, which means I'm in a good place. Sorry, hold on. The game is actually not optimized on the screen as well as I would like. So just give me half a second here so that you guys can see it better. I've got 6 authority and 6 stability and 1980 money. Yes, whip 0. I see. We're just not talking about that right now. Good for you. I'm glad you're starting therapy. That's good. Anyway, so if my authority gets to 0 or my stability gets to 0, usually you guys win. You'll find out in your own little specific teams whether or not the piss boys, the oily boys, or the emo boys, what your exact goal to get down is. Right now, the emo boys have trade at 2, farming at 6, military at 6, faith at 6, and defiance at 2, which is bad for me. The higher the defiance is, the worser it is for me. Grandees got 2, farming at 9, military at 5, faith at 10. They're so those piss boys deep in faith. And defiance at 2, again, bad. The patricians, oily boys, trade 0, farming 8, military 9, faith 1, and defiance at 2. I can't remember what happened last time, because again, it was over a year ago. It was August 5th, 2024. So, yeah. All right. Let's get into it. Obviously, let's start with the coronation. Let's throw me in the river and let's get over it. Ahem. Your Majesty, it was an honor to serve your mother, but now it's your turn to wear the crown. Oh yes, I won last time. Obviously, I won last time. Anyway, as it's tradition, the council must decide what happens at your coronation. Should I get changed into my waterproof robes? Maybe for the best, Your Majesty. Shall we call the nobles in? All right, here we go. So you guys now get a chance to choose. I have an ability to veto or change, but I shan't do anything. I know I'm going in the lake, so let's just give a vote. So now what happens is you guys get a chance to vote on what happens to me, whether I get thrown in the river or whether something else happens. Bullshit, you never win. That's not true. Happy birthday, Dumpling. I listen. I get thrown in the river every time. It is tradition. Anyway, that's just kind of how it goes, you know. All right, here we go. The decision has been made. Yay, river. I knew it would be river. Voting is closed. Into the river. Here I go into the river. It is decided the king will be thrown in the river. Holy shit, I'm a dude? I didn't even know that. Okay, good for me. Good for me. Into the river. My stability is stable as shit, but my authority is down because I'm in the river. I hope we get the chance to get cats. I hope you guys don't get fucking crab NFTs again. And so it begins. The nobles pick you up and carry you to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up to the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places a crown on your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Now I want crab NFTs. Hopefully I don't die this time. Rose Meadow, that wasn't your fault. Okay, it was your fault. But listen, maybe don't be a werewolf or whatever I think it was. Also, hi, Steve. Welcome to stream. This is the time we're doing the sandwich economy. No, we're not doing sandwich economy. Don't ruin my kingdom. We're in ads, so I gotta bullshit my way through a minute and a half. So let's just bullshit our way. How is everybody in crew doing? How are you guys? What's a fun fact you guys got for me today? Everybody tell me a fun fact, and then I'll judge them by the funness of your fact. We'll see what happens. I guess I could tell you guys who's on everybody's team so you guys know in the meantime. Viv Lane, there you are up there, followed by Aztec, followed by McWiggle, followed by Dino Roria, followed by Rose Meadow. You guys are all in the counts, so you're emo. Kakashi, Sauce Boss, Soren, Wormrack, Geeky Anime Galazy, and Dumpling in a Bag. You guys are all fucking piss boys. And the oily boys we got are Char, Ballistic Beast, Danny, Pinky Ada, and Phoenix. You guys are all, that's your guys' teams. So now that you know your teams, you know who's on your side. Whether you're oily, whether you're pissy, or whether you're emo. Those are your teams. I'm running a quick D&D session soonish. Good luck. That's a fun fact. Who team emo boys? My land, everyone will have to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And settle disputes. That seems like a bad design coming from a dude who fucking lost at Yu-Gi-Oh! To me. Anyway. Fun fact. Without a new layer of mucus every 2 weeks, your stomach would eat itself. No, it does do that. That's what ulcers are, Aztec. Aztec, my friend, they invented that already. It's called ulcers. Anyway. Let's introduce you guys to you. Let's see who you got. Alright, let's go. Counts of the East. Emo boys. There's Aztec saying, "An honor to finally make your acquaintance, your grace. I was dismayed to hear of your mother's passing." Alright, to the coast. We've got Pinky Ada going, "A pleasure, your esteemed highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign." And of course, our piss boys. There's Dumpling. "May the ninth God bless your reign, your highness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith." Yep, done. All right, cool. This is what my mom fought so hard for. My mom, Wazzy B Talk Secure. All right, path to victory. Here's where you guys, oh wait, here's where I get to choose what I get to do, and then you guys choose what you do. All right, Your Majesty, you have some big boots to fill. You got some big boobs to fill. And with your mother out of the picture, the nobles will be looking for any opportunity to replace you. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? What do I got already? Oh, I got some good military. I should go military. I don't think I've ever gone war-wazy before. You know what? Let's go with war-wazy. Let's Chaos, welcome. I can't do chat only because I was the first and only person that this fucking thing ever broke on, so we have to actually use the app because, I broke this game so hard that the devs fucking hate me. It's a true story. I have all the emails from back when we first started playing this game. It never worked again through Twitch. I'm the only person who Twitch can't authenticate for. They tried. Anyway, so we have to go through the app. I'm sorry. Anyway, we've never done War Wazy. We're doing War Wazy. A warrior king is sure to be remembered fondly if he wins more battles than he loses. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will disturb to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. I'm gonna fuck somebody. I'm speed running. I'm speed running this. All right, cool. End the season. Now you guys get to decide what evil schemes you're coming up with. That's how this game works. Oh god, we already live in tyranny. Didn't look like any opportunity to replace Wazzy before. Can't let her win again. You didn't break it, Kiwi broke it. Can't believe Wazzy broke the game. They gave up on her. They really fucking did. You broke it so hard another streamer game stopped working right after. Anyway. Yuli of the Vivlane dynasty. Oh my god, look at Vivlane's child. Infamous Eastern orator leans delicately on a podium, whispering carefully. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was on its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false King Seraphina II wears the crown. So basically can't play via Twitch is what she's saying. Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying, but I have the app in the room code up top. It's just a web page. That's the way you have to play it. Anyway, voting's open. Emo boys, what do you want to do? Do you want to raise stability? Do you want to lower your own faith? Or do you want to lower your own defiance? Do you want to intimidate me? Do you want to just steal the throne? Or do you want to possess my soft, shitty corpse? The choice is yours. I'll give you guys a few more seconds. How many... Hold on, I gotta look. How many dudes? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4! Okay, cool. So everybody voted. Cool. I just didn't want you guys to feel left out. Because I know without Steam timers, or stream timers, it goes a little bit. Anyway, raise your own stability. Which, fuck, it's already at 7. This is bad. Alright. The Count's plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. Son of a bitch! First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the Counts must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Son of a bitch! Things are bad for your old pal Wazzy, everybody. Pasqualo of the Wormrack lineage, notorious southern piss boy, stands bathed in sunshine, speaking softly. A false pretender occupies the throne, while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. All right, how do you want to get rid of me, piss boys? Do you want sorcery? Do you want a doppelganger, a person that looks exactly like me? Or do you want to go on a good old-fashioned witch hunt? This is for votes for piss boys only. So this is just for Kakashi, Sauce Boss, Soren, Wormrack, Geeky, and Dumpling. You tell me what fun, interesting things you guys want to do to try to get me. Oh no, there's a tie. Oh no. Oh, never mind. All right, good old-fashioned witch hunt it is. All right, continuing on. Voting is close. You guys are picking things that are already beaten. Son of a bitch. This is bad for your old pal Wazzy. There's all sorts of heresy in the capital, and the grandees intend to expose it. First, they must endure the South is beyond reproach. To advance their scheme, the grandees must be in the region with the highest faith in 3 seasons. Son of a bitch, they've already got it. What happens if multiple groups reach their conditions? Then they fight to see who's fastest at completing it. Because after you do round 1, then you gotta do round 2. Yeah, things are looking bad for your old pal Wazzy. I know. Fuck. Claudia, of local gay Phoenix family, powerful coastal oily boy, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. "Yeah, fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Seraphina II. Something must be done. Motherfucking goddammit, do you want a subterfuge and lower the stability? Do you want to do an uprising by raising the treasury? Or do you want to corrupt things by lowering the authority?" My daughter. Remember, guys, it doesn't matter what team wins. We don't need her to keep keep an eye on that military. Guys, we need more money. I beg of you, she'll never shut up about it. No, I'll shut up one day when I'm fucking dead. Oh, this is only for oily boys. So oily boys, this is Char type, Ballistic, Danny, Pinky, Phoenix, Ace, and Dual Tracks. You are all the oiliest boiliest. Anyway, it looks like you guys are gonna give money. That was a bad choice, but okay. Not what I would have done had I been in your position. Anyway, uprising. Raise treasury. The patricians plan to incite a peasant uprising to overthrow the king. Oh shit, you're sending peasants after me! Before swooping in to steal the throne for themselves. To advance their schemes, the patricians must raise the treasury to 2,000 or more in 2 seasons. Ha! You gotta get 2,000 money! I only have 1980 money! Good luck, idiots! Alright, currently I have no heir. That's your guys' things that you want to do. A revolution, if our plan goes sideways, we help them win. For the peasants. Alright, now I get to pick for... No, I don't want more stability, because that's bad. No. All of these are bad. Okay, alright. Well, I'm trying my best. Okay, alright, okay. Send dudes. Alright, let's see what new things are happening in the lands. We've got the Honor Guard and Missing Bees. Okay, I know I have to pick which people are going to protect me, but I'm gonna be honest. Missing bees? We're missing the bees? Hello, McWiggle, where are your bees? You great terrible news from the east. The bees have vanished. McWiggle's got no bees. Excellent. You can have outdoor picnics in peace. But my breakfast, honey, all of the bees? All of them, all across the east. We counts rely on bees for our honey trade. How is the counts trade? Dog shit. No wonder it's dog shit. You're got no bees. We're missing bees. The ecosystem's never going to recover. Everybody in chat, I need you to not use bees anymore. Anyway. The bees are on the fritz. I'm sorry about all your bees, McWiggles. We're missing bees, but our aim is improving. Find the bees, our most honorable creatures. But worst, in the east, the bees will bring us of good fortune. We look after them, and they look after us. It's a grim omen. Indeed, if they've deserted us, we gotta kill Winnie the Pooh. But my state insect is the honeybee. Our peasants are scared that we've offended the bees somehow. We must track them down. You've pissed off the bees. Congrats, everybody. You pissed off the bees. I just wrote a skit today about a racist bee. What the fuck? Why are you writing skits about bees and why are they racist? My pagan faith honors bees. Peasant uprising. All right, bees come and go. Let nature take its course. Send messengers to investigate other regions or ask the peasants if they've noticed anything wrong. I'm going to say, I'm going to investigate other regions. Bring that defiance way the fuck down. Now you guys vote. What are we doing? Are we going to just let nature take its course and let the bees die? Are you just going to let bees die? Are you guys just going to sit there and let the bees die? I will snack, hydrate, and stretch. Thanks, Ballistic Bees. Oh, I guess we're just asking peasants now? We now get to ask the peasants what they want? Oh, crap. I cracked my knuckles right into your ears. I'm sorry. Okay. Snack ready. Okay, I guess we're just asking peasants now. Alright, crew, let's try our best. 10 of you motherfuckers voted for fucking peasant asking. I may be a noble, but I'm also poor noble, so I align with the peasants. Pah! What do peasants know? Oh well, I suppose it's better than nothing. Well, the nobles scoff at lowering himself to listen to the peasantry. The peasants themselves are happy to have a voice for a change. You hope they find something useful soon. Stability is now 8. Son of a bitch! But authority is now dubious. That's son of a bitch! Okay, things are bad. But I gotta work on my honor guard. We're a bunch of middle-class nobles. Emo boys will help you with this. Now please help us raise the treasury. No. No. I'm gonna spend money like there's no tomorrow. One evening, you're sitting up in bed reading some paperwork when a filth-encrusted peasant walks into your bedchambers, bold as brass. Holy shit! The honey peasants are here! Honey rhymes with money. Hello, you Madge. Glad I finally found you. This bloody place is a maze. Mind if I take a seat? Yeah, who the fuck are you, peasant? Oh, me name's Ralph, you Madge. Pleased to meet you. Ralph? Like the sound you make when you vomit? If I remember, can we win with stability at the bottom right? Dumpling, what team are you in? Emo boy? Because, yeah, your stability's up here. Bottom right is nothing. That's a man's crotch you're looking at. That's not stability. Listen, Dumpling, I don't know how to tell you this. No stability has ever been found in a man's crotch, okay? I don't know what everybody's been telling you. Listen, if you're out of whack in your life, the stability you need in life is not found in a man's crotch. Stabilize these nuts. I am on board with creating alliances with people in this strat. True that. So I entered, so I'm a citizen, right? No, you're all nobles. This is a peasant and a crotch. Listen, I have a bloody great idea for you. What if gangrene could be cured with moldy bread? I haven't tried it yet, but I've got a good feeling. Shit, man, that's penicillin. Let's do it. Now the kingdom's stability or authority reaches 0, we win. Before Ralph can explain further, your marshal bursts into the bedchamber, sword drawn. Your Majesty, I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. I have no idea where the palace watch are. Do you want me to kill this intruder? No! I want to vote on penicillin. Whatever you say, Your Majesty. Make this man a lord! Vote on his penicillin! Remember that time that I almost died to mold several times? I'm also severely allergic to penicillin as well. I have to take amoxicillin because it's like penicillin, but it's not. Anyway, fuck, I should go find some penicillin. She goes and gathers up your council, who trickle into the hall in their pajamas, rubbing their eyes from sleep. They don't look particularly pleased to be woken up. Do you cunts just live in my castle? Anyway, should moldy bread be used to treat infected wounds? Yes, and the pilot program shall be in the south. Yes, the pilot program should be in the east. Yes, the pilot program should be in the coast. Or no, this is incredibly stupid. I am vetoing. No, this is incredibly stupid. No, we must do this. And one of you cunts must take responsibility. Start the vote. Military Wazzy is great, Wazzy. I'm sad and mad all at the same time, so this is a great day to be playing this. If you need enough random mold, it's going to heal you eventually. I'm allergic to amoxicillin and penicillin. Damn! Might as well just drink soda then, I guess. Alright, you guys gotta decide which one of you dorks is taking it. Oh, it looks like the East is taking it. Can your stats go up higher than 10? No, they cannot. 10 is the highest, with the exception of Treasury. Treasury can go up to like 100 billion. I have no idea. I've never been successful with Treasury. That's been my downfall. So hopefully War Wazzy is better with numbers. Anyway, the pilot program will be in the East. Under Ralph's close supervision, the injured Eastern soldiers eat moldy bread to stave off infection. To everyone's surprise, it works. The Eastern military is soon fresh and healthy, and the new medicine is rolled out across the kingdom. Fuck yeah! Military Wazzy, let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! I'm so fucking stable. Nobody's pissed at me, and my military is terrifying. Holy shit. Military Wazzy is so on point. I'm gonna win this so bad. The excess of his idea notwithstanding, Your Majesty, if that peasant had been a maniac with a crossbow, I dread of what could have happened. It's clear from this mess you need an honor guard who will actually keep you safe, not the pathetic watch. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and your region, of course, and we could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to the coin above all else. What foreign mercenaries do you suggest? A band of fearsome fighters from the Tatterlands called the Battle-Bitten Brethren. They specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly, and hiring foreigners will betray a lack of confidence in our kingdom's fighters. Okay, who do we want in? Do we want the sad boys? Do we want the oily boys? Or do we want nuns? Oily boys? Well, damn, we actually invented penicillin. Moldy medicine, let's go. Trust in the East, Your Highness. We'll protect you with the power of bees. What bees? What bees, East? You're missing your bees. You want oily boys or nuns? Or just some emo guys with sticks? The Eastern Knights are just like... They've never fought in anything. They write poems. They're poems. We've got oily boys. They're vain and selfish, and they're oily. And then we've got nuns. They have a vow of silence, so at least they won't tell on me. But they are loyal to the church, and I'm all about war. I'm all about war, so I guess I'm going to take the oily boys. Because, oh, but that drops my treasury, which fucks people. But I don't have enough money. Give me them oily boys. All right, we'll take the oily boys. Cool. The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested and the women are underdressed, eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponry. They gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up. Oily boys. I'm a lover, not a fighter. We oily boys know a good rumble, and know how to fight good. Emos will take a poison dagger to protect you. No, you won't. You'll write a sad poem about me dying. All right, and finally, an invitation. Ahem. Oh, it's Grandy Alaskan. Here. Hello, Alaskan. Your Majesty, it's my singular honor to invite you to attend our annual Night of Seven Pyres celebration. What's that? Your Majesty, do you really not know? It's the biggest event in the entire South. It's a celebration of the ninth god and his victory over the other 8. Fuck those 8 losers. It is the most holy and sacred night of the year, and most people like it because of fireworks are involved. Wee fireworks. Indeed, Your Majesty. I look forward to showing up. Price the 9th. I trust you are willing to finance and organize one of the pyres. It's customary for the king to do so if he is in attendance. Yeah, sure, I'll make it a night to remember. I look forward to it, Your Holiness. I'll spend my money. Get fucked, those other guys. All right, here we go. Here is the point where you guys get to change your stats. So you can use all your money. You all mostly have 1,000 money, and you guys can spend your money to buy certain things for places. So you can increase your farming or decrease your farming, increase your military or decrease your trade, or affect your faith or decrease your faith, and that's in each different area. You could also pay for other people, but like, I don't know why. But anyway, that's how the rules go. You can go by 100 or whatever if you want. Anyway, there you go. Start bidding or whatever the fuck you do. Why is raising money a bad goal? I wanted to lower authority. It's what the oily boys want right now. Right now, the oily boys want me to have more money. The counts want me to be less stable. And the piss boys want to have the highest faith. Drop the emo boy farming. Why? They haven't done anything. Sauce Boss, why are you after their farming? Sauce Boss, did you kill the bees? What do we want, purples? Starve them out. God damn. Okay. Jesus. All right, well, your time's up. You can no longer vote. Buildings funded. A cathedral for the patricians and a deer park for the sad boys. Damn, Soren and Dumpling are out here dropping money to ruin other people's lives. All right. Fair enough, I guess. All right, we've got industries collapsing, finding a spouse, and a stinging problem. I'm going to worry about my spouse before I worry about all those other pesky problems. All right, find a spouse. Let's see. What do I like? I like Annie. All right, cool. Find me a fucking spouse. All right, well, I guess we'll go to industries collapsing because that sounds bad. Your Majesty, mass unemployment and unrest have arisen in the coast. You stupid fucking oily boys. Business is going bankrupt. Mills shutting down. People are calling it a Great Depression because it's making everybody miserable. Oh, shit. Can we call it a cooler depression? What if we just change the name from, like, Great Depression to, like, Great Fun Time? Great Fun Time. Anyway, here's Dual Trek saying, yes, my investments have all gone up in smoke. And it's the same for all the other patricians. We must find a way to lift the coast out of poverty. Oh shit, I'm getting unstable. And some of your guys' money is gone. Can we call it the radically ill cool depression? The Great Oiling. All right. I could bail you guys out, but I've got no money. So I can either provide jobs digging ditches and building roads, mass unemployment, easy fix, turn them into soldiers, or tell the peasants to stop buying so much turnip toast. I mean, I'm gonna bribe you guys, okay? Patricians, you want to win, right? I'm gonna take a royal gamble. It's still gonna take me some time to get an heir, right? So we're both losing right now, oily boys. So I'm gonna take a royal gamble. I will increase my treasury by 600 if you all vote for making them into soldiers. Okay? If you guys make them soldiers, I'll get money, which means you guys will advance to your next step. I still have to get a spouse and a baby. That's 2 whole things, oily boys. That's 2 whole things I still have to do. But might I remind you, by next season, you have to have 200 money in there. So if you fucking want 200 money in there, you'll make them soldiers right now. I'm just saying, oily boys. Makes the most sense. I'm cutting you a deal here because I want my military. Even if I don't win, I want a military. I love a good bribe. Exactly. Thank you, oily boys. You have my undying, not support, but whatever the other thing is. You have my undying thumbs up. Anyway, turn them into soldiers. You begin the process of mass conscription, forcing the unemployed coastal peasants to be productive by shoving longbows into their hands and telling them to practice eating sacks of straw at 50 paces. The treasury is now up. You're welcome, motherfuckers. The coastal army swells in size, but the economy is still in shambles. The patricians grumble at their investments are losing value by the day. Don't worry about it. Anyway, the military's now unbeatable. We're so powerful. Holy shit. Holy shit. Next turn, Wazzy will betray the oily boys. What are you talking about? I'm worried about the bees now. We're focusing on bees. Let's not worry about that. Anyway, an eastern peasant has word of the Count's bees, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but I did spot a big old swarm of bees headed over towards the south. Grandy Dumpling in a bag stamps in, his face swollen and covered in stings. What the fuck did... Dumpling? What did you do? Did you... Dumpling, are you stealing bees? Did you steal McWiggle's bees? Those damned counts, I bet those sent those bees just to trouble us. They've been attacking you? Yes, it's terrible! Dumpling, you fucking... Sorry, I gotta write things down for Crew Summer Games. Dumpling stole bees. By all that is holy, those bees must be destroyed. No one dares to go outside. Our markets are ruined. Here's McWiggles. Blood and stars. These bees are our livelihood. If they're killed, they'll bring bad luck to all of us. Then you should have taken better care of them, shouldn't you? All right, focus on luring the bees back to the east. Destroy the bees in the south, or let the church help heal the peasants. I do want, I do want faith down, but I also don't want the bees to be destroyed. In my head, bees being destroyed seems like a bad... I'll get Monarch's voice. Lure the bees to the east. There we go. Let's start the vote. Ahem. Carry on, crew. Would you like to lure the bees back to the east? Would you like to destroy the bees in the south? Or would you like the church to help heal the peasants? I mean, Why are we voting for peasants? I thought we decided we weren't listening to the peasants. Anyway, continuing on. We're gonna focus on luring the bees. Take that piss, boys. The scout comes back with a swollen groin. He tried to seduce the bees. Stop seducing the bees. Alright, here we go. Some grandees grumble that they're not getting enough help from the crown. Their farmers resort to huge protective suits and hats, which hamper their work terribly. Meanwhile, the counts are grateful, but are desperate to figure out how to bring the bees back. Eastern folktales describe charms that can control bees. Hopefully, the counts can find one before it's too late. Fuck, just get some vinegar or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, it's the end of the season. Remember, in your time of need, oily boys, I helped you. I helped you in your time of need, oily boys. In my time of need, I expect the same. If you murder the bees, I will set the Dickey Foundation headquarters on fire. Across the kingdom, discontent with the king is rising. Everyone knew he was better off until now. It hadn't occurred to most people just how much better off. Now the peasants are asking for all sorts of troublesome questions about their benevolent overlord. As everyone knows, once a question has been asked, it can't be unasked. Hidden deep in the spider's web of alleys crisscrossing Thalius is an old tavern. Somewhere in its hazy back room sits a number of patricians who have met to celebrate their most recent success. Ballistic Beast. The citizens are getting rowdy, and it's all thanks to us. Now that they know how much wealth the king is hiding, they're itching to get rid of him. Here's Ace going, careful, we don't want them too riled up, mind you, or they'll start asking questions about our wealth as well. Yes, well now is the time to incite some real choices, or some real chaos. Sorry, I read that horribly wrong. We'll show them what King Seraphina is not only greedy, he's utterly incompetent too. For the next stage of their scheme, patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. See, now the patricians and the counts are at a crossroads. Anyway, so now I get to tax you guys if I want. Beep, 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 boop-a-dee-doo. Oh no, I don't want to completely lower all my... There. Now I'll just be like, you guys can't defy me. There, that's nice. Not gonna lie, we're not gonna beat Wazzy in a fight. We'll get stomped. Lower our taxes. No! No! I'm doing what's smart and not making the grandees any more mad at me. Piss boys get a tax break this year. Piss boys, you get 1 tax break. I could put it up if you cunts wanted, but I'm not doing that. I'm just lowering it.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, all you want. Anyway, now I gotta pick a spoos.
Boo.
Alright.
Boo.
Yes, I know. I will choose wisely. Alright, let me see the eligible candidates. Ahem.
Boo.
Who shall I fuck?
Boo.
This is Vitosk, the eldest son of the Eastern Big White Bear dynasty. Apparently, they had a hell of a time getting him to smile for this portrait. He's had a laboratory installed in his castle and spends most of his time there, conducting bizarre experiments. Half of the East are in love with him, apparently. The other half hate him. Great! You have a fucking weird old science nerd! I don't see what the fuss is about. Alright. From the Oily Boys, is this a browser game? Yes, you can play with us at kingofthecastle.app. It's up top. From the coast, we have Irina, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician Sourlad's estate. Okay, so here's Sourlad's daughter. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous, and apparently she's got a silver tongue, too. Ayo! She loves to lose her fortune betting at the arena, but her father has kept her away from the family business ever since the incident with some magic beans. Oh, great, a fucking idiot! Listen, she's gonna bet our firstborn child. Could be worse. Okay, I like the sounds of her. All right. And finally from the south, Aunt Donna, the eldest heir of the Alaskan lineage. They're reputed to have the ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? Like many in the South, they claim to put their faith in the ninth god above all worldly concerns. Actually, they're a little intense. They call themselves the avatar of the ninth's justice. Okay, who do I want to marry? Sour Lad's daughter, Alaskan son, or Big White Bear science nerd? Basement dwelling science nerd. I think Wazzy wants to know is she going goth? My daughter gambles, that's my girl. Oh fuck, it's so Sour Lad. So we have an emo nerd versus a rich idiot versus an arrogant dilf. Sour Lad for the win. Alright, not bad at all. Alright. Oily boys, I want you to remember in my time of need. Oily boys, oily boys, can we have a heart-to-heart for a minute? Can we listen? I've had a rough day. I really need a win. I would like just like a spoonful of appreciation, even like a gentle nipsing of appreciation. Listen. In your time of need, remember I fucked Sour Lad's daughter. Okay? Please remember. I fucked Sour Lad's daughter. Alright? Ahem. I think that was this one. Alright. Yes. Okay. Yes, that's the one. Yes. I've made my decision. That one. If you betray us, we'll get you. Congrats on your new daughter-in-law, Sour. Yay, we did it. Raise your stability and we'll agree. No, raise my stability? You got it. I'll raise my stability. Anyway, a dynasty event. A paper full of news. Holy shit, we've got news, everybody. Look at this, Your Majesty. The Chancellor holds up a wad of paper. The front is printed the Daily Squawk, along with a dense block of text. They're calling it a paper of news, because like everything that's written, it's in the new. It's like a little town crier made of parchment. What an intriguing idea. Duchek says you lower your stability and we'll talk. Yeah, yes, but I was actually, you said lower your stability. Rose Meadow said raise your stability. So I didn't read yours, Dual Tracks, because I don't want you guys to win. Anyway, I want me to win. At the end of the day, pit everyone against each other. Indeed, if you look, it even has little picture stories at the back pages. How droll. The paper of news quickly takes the kingdom by storm. It seems everyone is reading it. Holy shit, we can read! This is a great accomplishment, everybody. Was he enticing a crew civil war? Yes. And soon enough, there are even competitor papers. You're being asked to give an interview. Don't do it, Your Highness. This is beneath the dignity of your office. Thanks, Big White Bear. All right. Should I take part in an interview with a journalist? No, the business is silly. Yes, but they can only print nice things, and yes, and they can print whatever they like about the king. I don't think I should let them vote whatever they want about the king. I feel like they can. Listen.
Nice.
I don't want them to say mean things about me. I don't want them to say mean things about me. Listen, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I have the current mental stability of a wet paper noodle, and I don't go back to therapy until August 20th, so I am fucked in the ass. I want them to only say nice things about me. I will fix the worm. Hold on one second. There we go. I fixed the worm. There we go. Decide whether or not I do it. I think veto gives Wasi way too much power. Yeah, but I only get to use it once per season. Anyway, I guess I'm doing an interview.
Boo!
You've never had a conversation quite like this with a commoner before. This journalist keeps asking difficult questions. To your face! How do you respond? Let me address your question in detail. You see, when I was born out of a woman's womb, which means I know women. And everything I know about women, I learned from being born from a woman, okay? And then I took my first breath of air. So I know about science because the air molecules go into my lungs and I breathe. You talk to the journalist for length about your justifications for your actions while the journalist takes copious notes. Before the newspaper could go to the press, however, you send officers to the watch to inspect tomorrow's copy and censor anything that makes you look bad. The next day, you read the newspaper with interest. Come on! Perfect! The interview has transformed from your hard-hitting investigative journalism to a fluff piece about your favorite flavor of jam! Yay! I love jam! I love it. Dictator Wazzy. Hanging on that actually helps us. Yay, stability. What flavor of jam, Wazzy? I like strawberry jam because you can put it with bananas and you can put it on a sandwich with bananas. I hate this kingdom. You fools, we shouldn't have done the interview. I'm here to join in the next one and hopefully indicate riots again. You can join in right now. You can join in while it's still going. Anyway, we did it. We're now peaceful. You're suddenly a lot more relaxed about this newspaper business. Perhaps it can even be useful. Yay! I wrecked the newspaper. All right, Eastern Ruins. Ahem. Count McWiggles and their bees. Let's find out. Yo, Grace. It put me in counts again. Bits, that's because we're doing the dynasty. You have been located as a count. You shall forever remain a count. Your Grace, my researchers have uncovered something fascinating. We discovered the location of a bee charm. It should bring the bees back from the south. Dumplings here. God above, get on with it then. We're cowering in our homes to hide from these horrid swarms. That's no way to live a life. I'm in green. What's that team called? That's the patricians. That's the oily boys. There's piss boys, like Dumpling here. Emo boys, like McWiggles here. And then there's the oily boys. That's green. We haven't found the charm yet, but it's said to be hidden in the ruined monastery. My soldiers are combing through it now. What monastery? I've never heard of. The monastery once belonged to the Order of the Conquering Blade. The fucking what? The long dead High Inquisitor. Your forebears made sure of that. Because they were demon worshippers. This ruin must be destroyed immediately. It's too dangerous to stand. I understand the dangers, but what if that means we can't find the charm? I'm with McWigglestick. Without the charm, we'll be terrorized by bees forever. The council hall descends into arguments as the three of them make demands. You call a vote to settle things down. All right, do we want to... Never mind all that demon stuff. Find the bee charm. Loot the whole place. There's bound to be valuables there. Or destroy the monastery altogether. Listen. Never mind that whole demon thing. Listen. Pshaw. Listen. This whole demon thing. Pshaw, crew. Pshaw. What have demons ever done to us? That's right. Nothing. Don't worry about it. That's what they said about Freddy Fazbear, I'm pretty sure. Let's fucking do it. When has a demon ever hurt anyone? Never mind the demon stuff, everybody. Please tell me some of you are making a meme right now that says never mind the demon stuff. Never mind all that demon stuff. We've got bees to get, okay? Listen. Listen, pshaw to all that demon stuff. We got demons. We got bees to save. We got bees to save. We don't got time for demons. Continue on. The High Inquisitor sweeps out, tight-lipped and furious. Rumors start to spread that she has sent Inquisitors in disguise to the east to snoop around. Our stability's bad, and the faith is bad, but the farming is good, defiance is cordial, and defiance aloof, so everything's going good so far. Meanwhile, McWiggle's vassals return from their expedition with the charm. To everyone's relief, the bees quickly return to their eastern hives. See? Everything is solved! The bees were found. Listen, McWiggles, we found your bees. Dumpling gave back your bees. And we don't have to worry about all that demon stuff. All that demon stuff has come to a delightful end. Let's carry on. All right, in a distant castle, in a picturesque castle overlooking the southern city of Tinamiski, two grandees lie back and enjoy the sun. Soren says, "Praise be, whispers of our plan have reached the peasants, and they are in an uproar. They call for the sins of the king to be laid bare." What sins? I said never mind the demons. That's not a sin. It's not a sin to be like, never mind the demons. I've already have leads on information from inside the palace that we could use against the king. It's only a matter of time. And Geeky Anime going, "We have the High Inquisitor on our side, so we must also sow dissent among other regions. We won't succeed alone." For the next stage of their schemes, the Piss Boys must rage other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 8 to ensure other regions begin rebellion in 3 seasons. Fuck you, I want my share of the bees. You know what you did. All right, let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. I love this one. I love this one. I'm getting myself reverse voting. That means, I'm never going to tell you guys when it's going in. All right, time for me to get married, and then we'll worry about the pyres, and then we'll worry about the buzzing in the walls. That's probably last. We can worry about that. We can worry about that later. I'm getting married to Sourlad's kid. Your wedding to Irina is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bernard's Cathedral with Irina at your side. Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? I fucking do. I pronounce you king in that bitch. And that gambling addict. All right, Piss Boys, we don't have difficult tasks. Let's work together. Wazzy, you sneaky and such. K is for Kintosaurus, G is for Gigantosaurus, N is for Nomatosaurus, and M is for Mansarosaurus. You're right on that, Dino. Anyway, after the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance, and your new life with Irina laps up your attention, delivering a witty speech, which she flatters you outrageously. Oh, of course, Sourlad's daughter would say nice things about me as long as I fund her gambling habit. By the time you find yourself with Irina, it's well past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Let's get to baby making! She danced so very beautifully. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it? Agree with her. You endure a long conversation in which Irina seems determined to flatter you relentlessly and agree with everything you say. Holy shit, she's a yes man. I love it. By night's end, you still don't know who Irina really is. Her real personality is concealed beneath 100 layers of etiquette. You go your separate bedchambers, still strangers. Son of a bitch! My whore wife won't fuck me! Such an experienced yapper. What the fuck is this shit? Alright, well, we'll worry about the bees later. Let's go have a party. Anyway, it's not long until the night of 7 pyres. As you're journeying to the south, the sun beats down like a hammer. Grandee Alaskan meets you at the gates of the city. It's so wussy. Predicting plot twist that Irina is asexual. Glad you can make it, Your Holiness. Welcome to Anajar. Alright, it's a beautiful place you got here, Alaskan. The Holy City is excited to have you here, Your Majesty. Citizens cannot wait to see your pyre burn. You will provide the surrounding entertainment and arrange the spectacular climax. But first, which despotic god effigies do you want to be responsible for burning? The entombed one? The poison eater? The Lord of Darkness? Or the drowned lady? Who am I, if not toxic here? I said what I said. We're killing that poison eater! An excellent decision, Your Majesty. The sixth god effigy is over 50 feet high and burned outside the city in a nearby orchard. Now that what kind of entertainers will you be hiring to surround your pyre to impress spectators? I don't got a lot of money. Acrobats. Acrobatics. Trapezing above the roaring flames, enough even to make a Stoneheart sing. You'll need them more than that to draw a crowd. Who else? Oh shit. You want me to pay more money? Clowns. Whoops. I must admit, Your Majesty, the things horrify me, but it's your decision. Anything else? No, I have no money. Your work is not yet done, Your Majesty. You must decide on the pyre's spectacular climax. Sometimes we go with fireworks, but those are expensive. Black powder must be sourced all the way from Kurth. A less exciting alternative is to topple the effigy over, like a falling tree. I have no money. I'm so fucked. I have no money. The normal amount of fireworks. Okay, that should be fine.
Fuck yeah!
Say the thing. My money. Alright.
Boo!
Alright, I can't wait, Alaskan. Take my money, you piece of shit. Alright. Soon, the Night of Seven Pyres is upon you. The streets of Ajar are crammed with merrymakers as a royal stagecoach makes its way to the orchard. The citizens greet you with cheers and tossed roses. Yay! The effigy of the sixth god of the tower of the treetops, a 50-foot woman covered in thousands of flowers. As it bursts into flames, out come your acrobats and clowns. You wait anxiously for the crowd's reaction. The clown honks and squeaks. Whoops! Stop honking and squeaking! Overhead, acrobats glide above the flames like doves. The crowd applauds, delighted at the sheer spectacle. Yay, I did a good pyre. Just tax the presents and pay for the party. Finally, your effigy explodes and fills the night sky with fizzling colors. The crowd coos. The surrounding trees look distinctly flammable. I mean, nothing will go wrong. Furthermore, fortunately, no stray sparks catch anything alight. Thank the stars. You didn't want to be known as the king who burned down Anajar. No, I don't. What an amazing medieval circus. I did it. The next day, you wait anxiously to hear how the South reacted to your fiery display. Congratulations, Your Majesty. All anyone can talk about is your spectacular pyre. Everyone agrees. You honored the ninth god. You put on one hell of a show. Excuse my blasphemy. Yay! We're now super stable. Faith is real good. Authority is commanding, and defiance is loyal. Yay! What could go wrong? File words before something goes wrong. Alright, you know what? Praise the ninth god, motherfucker. Praise be upon him, Johannes. I hope he comes down someday for another night of the seven pyres. Well, that's great, Null. Now let's worry about these buzzing in Bits' walls. That'd be so funny if it was Bits' walls. I must speak with you urgently. Remember how Count McWigglestick went poking around the historical monastery of the Conquering Blade? Yes, and I told you to never mind all that demon stuff. Do you not remember when I said, never mind all them demons? Right, to find the bee charm. The charm did bring back the bees, but at what cost? I hope not demons. It began with a buzzing in McWiggle's castle walls. At first it was only at night, but Then it grew so loud the servants couldn't hear themselves think. Then honey began dripping from the stone walls. Villagers started disappearing. Oh my god. Horrible things are afoot. McWiggle strides into the council hall, wild-eyed, a strong smell of honey around him. Holy shit, he's been possessed by the bees! I assure you, I am perfectly fine. This man is clearly touched by unholy forces. No, he's not. He's touched by bees. It's different. McWiggles, good job getting fucking possessed by bees. Miss Beelzebub. God damn it, Ballistic, don't be funnier than me on my own stream. I don't like it. Anyway. Chaos breaks out. In a moment of quiet, you call a vote. Have the High Inquisitor test McWigglestick, search McWigglestick's estate, or this is blown out of proportion. This is blown out of proportion, you guys. Oh, wait, no. What do I not want? Hold on a second. I'm going to think here for a minute. What would War Wazzy do? What would War Wazzy want? Oily boys? You want my stability down. You want this to be blown out of proportion. Anyway, this is, listen, it's fine. Don't worry about all that demon stuff. Maybe we should worry about the Beemans. No, we shouldn't worry about the Beemans. Listen, new phrase, the Beemans. Thank you, Rose Meadow. Don't worry about the Listen, you guys gotta understand something. I'm a war king now. We only gotta focus on war. No worry about demons. Don't worry about Beemans. Don't worry about a buzzing in McWiggle's head. McWiggle themselves said they're fine. McWiggle, Wiggle. If you were possessed by bees, you'd tell us, right? I gotta entertain you guys for a minute and a half. Like if McWiggles was totally possessed by bees, they wouldn't be able to resist punching Rose Meadow right in the face, right? They would step on Rose Meadow's face trying to get to that sweet, sweet pollen. So, I think, like, it's the same as if any of us got bitten by a zombie. I think we would tell each other, right? Like, we're a good enough crew to tell each other if we're possessed by Beemans, right? We're all... If you're possessed by a Beeman, you would tell me you were possessed by a Beeman. And none of us are possessed by Beemans. So, it's great. Sorry to lower defiance, piss boys, but it can't go any lower. Was it your army is composed by the oily boys and emos? I'd be a Beeman slaver. My poor face. If I was bitten by a zombie, I'd probably smell it before... You'd probably smell it before you heard about it. Dino, I don't know what that means, but that's scary. Listen. If I know anything about Beemans, it's that they don't like when you go, the power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you! See? McWiggles is fine. If McWiggles was possessed... Wait, no, because it's Beemans instead of demons. It would be like, what's the opposite of a bee? A wasp? The power of wasp compels you! Okay, I'm going to be honest. I have no idea how to deal with Beemans, but that's not my problem anymore. Don't worry about it. Anyway, this is blown out of proportion. Carry on. Everybody decides that this is no longer our problem. The High Inquisitor is furious, and priests preach about the dangers of demonic influence. Preses grow worried, and many avoid Count McWiggle's lands altogether. Don't worry, Count McWiggles. I'll still come to your birthday party. Don't worry about it. But the bees love the place, and more and more swarm, forming dark clouds around the castle towers. The honey harvest thrives as thick as sweet hangs in the air. Sweet! More honey for all! I don't see how this is a bad thing. Well, no, wasps are more like Goletta. Well, I'm sure it's fine. Then McWiggles attends the council. He talks just with a hint of a buzz forever after. McWiggles. Did you get possessed by bee demons? Are you possessed by bee demons? My beef jerky is done. I made mild, medium, and spicy. I was forced to make a mild turkey jerky for a friend who doesn't eat red meat. Oh my god, you should do a chili lime one. Chili lime is my favorite recipe. I can send you that if you want, Big White Bear. It's my favorite jerky to make. Anyway. And also jalapeno Dr. Pepper. I call it Dr. Pino. Anyway, I actually have a honey stick that I'm going to finish after stream. I made a deal with the Weevil to get a better honey harvest this year. Well, that problem solved. End this season. Please do send them. I will. They're good recipes. Trust me. Wake up and new Digimon drop Beemon. Listen, Beemon's already one. Waspmon is also one. There's so many Digimon. You guys don't even know how many Digimon there are. There's like a lot. So do Beemon possess you by getting people stung? Anyway, in the Far East, Count Dino-Roria II. Oh yeah, because Dino-Roria died. I forgot. Sorry, I'm getting texted by people I don't like. I.e. the government. And YouTube, sorry. Whatever, go my vaguely related air. Anyway, Dino-Roria II is hosting a party in their castle with a few distinguished guests. Our plans are going better than expected. The Spy Master thinks all is well in the kingdom except for the whole bee thing. And Rose Meadow. Thanks to your lack of attention, I've made a fortune selling weapons to the Ashmedian Empire, even though it's forbidden. Oh, the Count's... Rose Meadow, you now have way more money. And your trade is going up. Also bees. Things are proceeding better than I ever imagined. Our next step is to replace the Palace Watch with our own loyal agents. Indeed, the Honor Guard are incorruptible, but the Watch are another story. If the king can't pay them, they will look for money elsewhere. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower the treasury to 15 or less in 2 seasons. Oh no, that's bad! I need more money! Okay. So remember, these are your guys' schemes, and how's everything going out? Yuli, the bastard offshoot, they need to lower my money. Pasqualo, the treacherous half-brother, wants to raise others' total defiance to at least 8. And Claudia, the ambitious vassal, wants to lower the kingdom's stability. So currently, all is good. And I don't have a baby. Okay, things are going bad. Things are going bad. Debt collection, a kraken, and a discovery. All right, well, let's deal with my horrifying debts first. The council session has ended for the day, so you're quite surprised when Grandee Miss XD corners you in a back passage of the castle just before dusk. Oh, boy. Salutations, Your Majesty. I apologize for the uprising. Or for surprising you like this. Uprising, that's right. But I have an urgent matter that I thought I'd want to hear in private before I go to the council. Your wife, the Queen Consort, how can I put this? She owes me a lot of money. I mean, I don't doubt that. My whore-ass wife, she does love gambling. That is something she do. Oh, Din, you gotta go to the app. I pinned it on the top of the chat. You gotta go to there and use the code because I'm the only dude in the world that it doesn't work with. So Anyway. Gambling debts mainly. She borrowed quite a lot from me to recover some lost funds, but now it's time to collect, and she's been avoiding me. Listen, you take this up with her and her dad. Sour lad! I don't want my money to go down. I can't have my money go down. Money down bad. You know what? Love makes you do stupid things. Love makes you do stupid, unsexy things. Throw her in the fucking dungeon! The grandees won't look too favorably on you for unwarranted arrest, but a few nights in the darkest cells of the dungeon are enough to persuade Miss XT that it's in her best ambition to her best interest to let these debts go. Listen, Miss XT! Get in the fucking dungeon. King of the Castle, it's been 84 years. Actually, it's been 1 year. She still thinks the Twitch side that broke the game. It is! The things I do for love. Sarah Lad, your daughter owes me money. Off with her head. Anyway, you release her once an agreement has been reached. She'll think twice before threatening the Queen Consort again. You betray us, Wazzy. Listen, you do stupid things for love. Listen, I don't have money to pay off my shitty wife's shitty debts, okay? Anyway, let's figure out about this Kraken. Hello, Lord Apathetic Potato. A Kraken! A real-life Otis IX Kraken, just outside my harbor off the western shore. We should send our navy to subdue the beast at once. Oh, that was Sour Lad. Hi, Sour Lad. Hi, father-in-law. A Kraken? A Kraken has every advantage in sea battle, Your Majesty. Perhaps a lighter touch is preferable. It's said Kraken can be appeased by offering a living creature. Oh my god! Who wants to get sacrificed to the fucking Kraken? Miss 60 goes, I call impeachment. Just because you had to spend one night in a cold cellar because you threatened my wife. You don't even have proof. Where's your proof? We live in a law and order system. Do you have proof my wife owes you money? No, you don't. Heretical nonsense. You cannot be considering this, Your Majesty. I've got so much military. There's no way we can't fuck up a Kraken. Crew, do we want to fight a Kraken? Do we want to appease the Kraken with a sacrifice or send in the army? I'm vetoing let it be. I'm vetoing that. We're not letting this just be. We're either gonna fucking feed it or we're gonna fight it. You guys get to choose. Start the vote. Do you want to sacrifice something? Or do you want to send in the army? I nominate Sauce Boss as the sacrifice. Sauce Boss, what? Why are you after Sauce Boss? What the fuck? Sacrifice me, King Wazzy. Sacrifice, save the army. I feel like if we appease the Kraken, it's just like when you feed a deer and then the deer keeps coming back to your house. I feel this is just a constant state of we keep feeding the deer and the deer keeps coming back. Alright, anyway, I guess we're feeding it. Miss XT, you could have chose they, them as pronouns. That was on there. Yep, that should kill the crackhead. Sacrifice can only lower stability, I think. Don't feed the squid. We're doing it. Dozens of goats and cows are rounded up and carted off to Lord Patrician Apathetic Potato's hometown, where they're dumped unceremoniously into the water near his estate. To the church's great anger, the bizarre plan works. The Kraken presumably eats its fill and disappears back into the depths. Yay! We did it! We fed a Kraken! But now we have no food. Well, coastal villagers celebrate by burning Kraken effigies and occasionally tossing their own goats into the sea. Hopefully you just haven't spawned a cult. I mean, listen, it's like with the Beemans. This'll settle itself. This isn't for me. This isn't for me to... This isn't for me to ask questions. Anyway. Can we get a Demon Wasi meme? You can. I really miss my demon form. I wish I had it. Is this better than crab NFTs? Ooh, faith is 0. A cult is coming sooner next game. Ah. Alright, well, let's discover whatever this is. Heretic... How do I pronounce this word? Heterical discovery. Heretical discovery. Heretical. Thank you, Rose Meadow. Your esteemed Highness, I bring troubling news. If you say it's troubling, then it's gotta be, I guess, even though you didn't believe us about the bee demons not being a problem. A group of individuals on the coast are meeting in secret to preach heretical teachings and engage in rituals. Ooh, sweet, sexy rituals? They are adherents to the cult of the undivided. They believe the ninth god did not destroy the eighth deposed gods, but in fact all of them joined together in unholy union. Holy shit, the gods be fucking! Pure sacrilege. Regrettably, I require the Council's permission to launch a proper investigation. Otherwise, my inquisitors would have destroyed the cult before it had a chance to spread. Holy shit, we're having cults already! Well, I mean... let's hold a vote on the matter. Crew, do we want to send inquisitors to the coast to investigate the cult? Do we want to deny the Inquisitors access to the cult? Or do we want to repeal the law that prevents the High Inquisitor from investigating at will? Do I want to fuck you guys? No, I trust you. Let's go. You guys will choose what's best. Listen. Like with the bees, you guys will choose what's best. This is no longer my problem. Like with the bees, if I just leave everything alone. I've said it once before. I was watching my old TikToks today, and I said before, ruling is so much easier if you just stay out of it. Sometimes you just gotta stay out of it. Sometimes it's for the best. See, yeah, repeal the law. Yeah, it's fine. Go do what you want. The stream is a social experiment aimed to prove democracy can't work. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. The unexpected legal change sows division and discord among the nobles, many of whom are flabbergasted by the increase of the Inquisition's already formidable powers. Oh, man, people are mad! It's okay, I'll just lower taxes or something. Meanwhile, the High Inquisitor, meanwhile, wastes no time in rooting out the cultists of the undivided and bringing them to justice. The fetid corpses of the heretics are soon swaying in the battlements of the Layard, the town where the cult had began. See? We handled the cult. See? Everything's going according to Keikaku. Now you guys can vote what you want. You can have a deer park, or a stadium, or a theater, or an observatory, or a library, or a prison. Start now! Vote your little hearts out. Be a little guy. Make some little decisions. Buy a meat pie. Come on out, everybody. Come on out to see. There is a deer park and it's waiting for thee. You can go to the prison or the observatory. We're in medieval times, so it matters not to me. See, just stay out of it. Wise words Wazzy once said. Stay the fuck out of it. And that's what else she'll do. Oh my god, I don't even have my Burger King crown. Hold on, do I still have my Burger King crown installed? Burger King crown. Do I have a Burger King crown? Hold on, I'm looking for a crown. I don't think I have one. Son of a bitch. I don't have a Burger King crown. The closest I got is this ugly bucket hat. So I guess we'll go with ugly bucket hat. There we go. All right.
Yeah!
Anyway, Bits funded the library, and Chartype funded the prison. Bits reads, everybody. I just noticed I lost 750 gold. Holy crap, your daughter scammed me, Sour. Oh man, we got canceled out. Hey, man, listen, that's on you guys. Can you join? Of course you can, Prince. Unfortunately, we have to go through the app because the fucking, the servers don't like me. So you have to actually go to the app. The room code is up top. I've got it all pinned up there for you. Anyway, things are bad for your old pal, Wazzy. Wazzy with a bucket hat. I've never thought I'd see the day. Listen, I don't have a crown. We have to go with this until I make myself a Burger King crown. Okay, what do we got? We got About My Heir. Okay, let's see if I've got a baby yet. Saint or Sinner or an infestation of crawlers. Well, that's not bad when we already dealt the bees. All right, where's my baby? Give me my baby. Your marriage to Irina has grown stale. Son of a bitch! Poor wife. Oh, you get along well enough, and you've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about her stupid card games than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Of course she cares more about Balatro than me. Son of a bitch! I knew I shouldn't have dated Sour Lad's daughter. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need a baby. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or one of the youngest of your many cousins. Alright. I gotta impregnate my wife, everybody. I'm going to impregnate my wifo. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I can arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can impregnate your wife. Go, Wazzy! My wife shall become pregante. And I don't have to do anything for a month. All right. Let's worry about this crawler thing. Don't call me Rissless, Ace. I'm working on it. All right. Hello, Dino Warrior the second. I'm sorry about what happened to your forefather. Anyway, they're busting it down sexual style. Wait, are you going to impregnate Matt? No, I'm going to impregnate Sour Lad's daughter. Anyway, Your Majesty, our mutual friend, Grandi Kakashi Lover 2221 has discovered a nest of crawlers on a new tract of the southern farmland. Why are you telling me this, Dino? What did you do to Kakashi? Naturally, we counts recommended she fill the tunnels immediately, lest they spread out to other regions and endanger our crops. But Kakashi Lover refuses to do so. Here's Kakashi. Peasants have gone missing, Your Highness. These crawlers are much more dangerous than they appear. Should have filled the hole once you had the chance, hole filler. Legends speak of crawlers living in great cities beneath the soil, taking the weak to be consumed. We should leave the land to them. They are not to be trifled with. Tell me more about these crawlers. Horrible cow-sized worms that live under the earth with tiny crackling legs like centipedes. Ew, ew, ew. No, if the legs are equal 9, that's not fine. Remember the rhyme, everybody. If the legs are 8 or less, that's okay, I guess. If the legs equal 9, that shit ain't fine. Kill it. Not down with that. Any bug with more than 9 legs is a problem to me. They're rare but formidable foes. They turn up unpredictably and attack whatever they find before retreating back into the earth. I have military for this. I've got, listen. I got a military for this shit. Nothing a well-organized troops can't handle, I'm sure. Look at this fucking military. We got this. Assemble the council, crew. Remember, stab. Get to stabbing, everyone. Thank you, Your Highness. Let's do some stabbing. All right. Abandon the fields to the crawlers, fill in the holes and continue farming, or send someone into the tunnels to investigate. Holy shit! We should send somebody in there. Crew, hi. I've never asked you for anything before. Can we please send Kakashi on a rope down into the hole? Please put Kakashi on a rope and put them in the hole. Please. 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 I'm vetoing abandon. I'm vetoing abandon. Crew, I need you to send somebody in those holes. Send somebody in the holes. Put somebody's asshole in the hole. Put them in the hole. No, come on. Put him in the hole. Kakashi, Sauce Boss, Foxes, come on. What do you got against hole filling? We gotta get in there. Get in the hole filler. Get in the hole. I don't want to go into the hole. Listen, we've got so many peasants. We'll put the peasants in the hole. It'll be fine. Anyway, everybody picked it. We're putting somebody in the hole. Thank you, crew. Thank you. I let you throw me in a lake. You now have to do what I say. We should send a piss boy in. In life there are hunters, and then there are monster hunters. Exactly. Very well. Who will we send in this most unfortunate mission? Oh my god. Okay, so our military has a 50% chance, but we could also get a wizard. Guys, I just want to point out we can get a wizard. Do we want to send a wizard into the hole? Will a wizard help us? Will a wizard help us? Crew. Will a wizard help us? Summon Gandalf? Well, Big Titty Gandalf? I feel like Big Titty Gandalf would help us in this situation, crew. I feel that Big Titty Gandalf would help us. Summon Gandalf? We're summoning Gandalf!
You remember the tallest
You
man
send a
you've ever
message
seen?
to find a willing wizard, but you anticipate it'll be time before one is found. That's fine. Listen, I'm not against waiting for a little bit to get us a fucking wizard. Oh, we didn't get to vote? I let you guys vote by picking. Listen, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find something on my desktop and I don't know what it's called. Hold on, everybody get a second. I'm trying to find a Burger King crown and I can't remember what things are called. Hold on 1 minute. Oh, it's called VTube Studio Shortcut. Okay. I gotta find VTube Studio Shortcut. Okay. I'm getting my Burger King crown. It's very important to me.
Nice.
Find me the VTube Studio Shortcut. Perfect. Streaming assets, items, the Burger King image, save. Perfect. Crew, give me a minute. This is very important to me. Oh, shit. Shit.
Boo.
I'm moving things. Hold on. Don't boo me. I'm working on things. Listen, we're working on wizard stuff. We're working on wizard stuff. It's very important. Yes! Burger King crown! King Wazzy! Yes! King Wazzy! Sadly, I can only offer Burger King One Piece or Naruto shirt. I want that Naruto shirt so bad, Danny, you have no idea. Anyway, Burger King! Trade is now destitute. Listen, that's not my problem. That's probably fine. Anyway, saint or sinner? All I'm saying is... Okay, sorry. Count Wolf Legion. All I'm saying is every grandee claims to have a saint in their ancestry. Your great-great-grandfather was probably a common dullard. Princess of Foxes says, shut your mouth, you hedge-born puzzle-wit! His name was Saint Amber, and he defeated the werewolf of Anjar by turning it into dust in an instant, according to my grandmother. If you're so sure, how about a little wager? A bag of gold says your ancestor was no saint. You're on! Not another petty dispute. Count Wolf Legion... It's great that the wolves and foxes are fighting. Count Wolf Legion is spreading damnable lies about my great-great-grandfather. If you really think he was a saint, then dig him up. Saints are incorruptible. Even in death, they don't decay. Very well. I will request the council's permission to exhume my ancestor and prove this fool wrong. You know what? I don't even care. I can beat anything. Actually, no, I don't want... No, it's fine. Just start voting. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about me. I don't have reverse voting or anything activated. Anyway. We recently learned that the person was the original Grandolph Big Naturals meme has tradition to bail. Good for them! You see, this is why I had to take her down to look at how insufferable she's been. I got a Naruto Burger King toy. The South starves as the king adorns himself with finery. Listen, that's the South's problem. You guys shouldn't got attacked by bees. We don't desecrate the dead. I would like to dig up my ancestor, please. Well, alright, looks like we're looking at the dead body. Who wants to see a corpse, everybody? Let's look at corpses. Ninth, bless you, your holiness. Now, where's my shovel? A few days later, the corpse of Prince of Fox's great-great-grandfather is exhumed from its resting place in the southern necropolis. Praise the ninth, I was right. Centuries in the ground, but old Saint Umber looks as fresh as a daisy. Yay! Do I get anything? Do I get money? Do I get money for being nice? Then who brought the bees? Wow, it really is a miracle. Fine, take your money. Oh, Wolf Legion, are you gonna lose money? Oh yeah, Wolf Legion lost money. Prince of Fox's wealth has increased. Defiance is now cordial and faith can't go higher. Yay, we did it! We looked at a corpse, everybody. Good job. I need the gold because Wazzy's wife scammed me. Hey, you leave my whore wife out of this. She's shitty and I love her. She's shitty and she sucks and she's my favorite. Alright, anyway. In the darkest depths of the eastern forest, Count Dinororia II has gathered his fellow plotters around a mossy stone obelisk. Some of our bribes have been accepted, but it's not enough. The king is paying the palace watch well enough that their loyalties aren't easily swayed. Rose Meadow says, so if we come to watch, so we have some of the watch in our pocket? Isn't that enough? Not yet. We can't make a move until we're sure we won't be discovered. I mean, you should make a move. It would be funny. I will catch you, you bastards. The Count's aim is to lower the treasury a bunch, but you can't. You only have to lower it 100, but you won't get your hands on my soft, shitty money. Deep in the south, the Grandee paces back and forth along the balcony of a hillside villa. I'm told that progress is slow. How could they be so blind, trusting that fool of a king after everything he's done? Not now, I'm banging my wife! The Grandee's aim is to raise other religions to combine defiance of 8 or more. You guys are doing piss poor at that, piss boys. Finally, the oily boys say, back at the coastline, Lord Patrician Ballistic Beast has met with his co-conspirators once again. Wine is being passed around for good measure. But there seems to be little cause for celebration. It's no good. The citizens are losing momentum. If we don't keep up the pressure, they'll go back to living their normal lives in peace. It's because now they know that I am also broke as fuck. Bah, lazy good-for-nothings can't even get off their backsides for one measly revolt. Listen, it wasn't me, it was the Beemans. Don't worry not, my brethren, the 9th shall bring us victory. Princess of Foxes, listen! Just cause you have a saint in your family doesn't mean that you can pull this shit. Anyway, I gotta give Alaskan their bad joke because I forgot to do that. Let's do that. We have to keep them unhappy. Don't allow the king time to stabilize. You gotta get my stability down 4 whole points. Anyway, here's your bad joke, Alaskan. What do clouds wear under their shorts? Thunder pants.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Joke.
That's fine. Alright, anyway. I'm just gonna keep taxes how it is. Everybody keep paying the same amount. Let's all be totally normal guys.
Oh.
Regular, normal taxes. Time for taxes. We are, of course, quite willing to pay high taxes for our great queen. No, I'm not fucking trusting that. That doesn't sound right to me. No, says War Queen Wazzy. Alright, what do we got? We got an invitation, a wizardly warning, and incorruptible. Well, let's see what the wizardly warning is first. Let's check out our wizard. Look, Big Kitty Gandalf cast us a spell. Your Highness, an update on your search for a wizard to deal with the crawler problem. Very small update, unfortunately. We received only a single reply from the wizard Gordus. He says to leave the vulgar alone if you know what's good for you, and to not contact him again about the issue. Shitty-ass wizards! Shall I send a reply, Your Majesty? There's no need. What's the point, even? The Chancellor nods and leaves the room. If a wizard can't magic you out of this one, you'll need to find another solution for these vulgar and soon. Send the Beemans after them! Am I an idiot, or should we just throw the bee charm down the hole? This seems like a totally viable option. Why is that not the option it's giving me? Anyway, an invitation. Is it an invitation to my baby? Ah, Lady Seraphina, my heart, I have a proposition for you. Are you fucking preggers? I don't want to talk to you until you got babies in you. I'm heading to Split Tournament in a few months. It's one of the foremost in all the kingdom. I thought it's only right to see if you'd like to come with me this time. Doesn't the church frown on gambling? My whore wife, aren't you supposed to be with baby? How are you supposed to gamble with baby? Can you gamble with baby? I know you can't smoke with baby, but I don't think there's nothing about gambling with baby. Baby not 18, you can't gamble, baby. Oh, the church frowns on a lot of things. It's perfectly legal, I can assure you that. Mostly. I'll come watch you play, but I'm not... You better make me a baby. Excellent, I'm looking forward to it. I hope spending my money makes her incredibly horny. If her spending my money doesn't get her horny, I don't know what else to do. All right, incorruptible. You're such a square, Wazzy. Listen, I'm trying to get my wife to have a baby. I just want to go to war. Is it so bad I want to go to war? I've got such a good military in so many places, but no baby to military with. She spends all her money on magic cards and loses. Son of a bitch, just like my regular whore wife, Matt. Your Highness, the incorruptible corpse of Saint Umber has become a sensation among the faithful. Every day, pilgrims visit my manor to pray at his feet. Fox says, I don't see what that's a problem. Charge them money. But their muddy feet are ruining my carpets. May I take Saint Umber's body on tour of the kingdom instead? Oh, shit. I mean, I guess so. Hey, come on now. I got called out. Well, stop spending all your money on magic cards. I lost 750 gold to Wazzy's wife so I could gamble it. Your wife should have spent money on Yu-Gi-Oh cards instead. No, those are more useless than magic cards. After all, other regions outside the South could do with a little reminder of the Ninth's power. Your Majesty, if I may make a suggestion, perhaps we should study this phenomenon instead of mindlessly worshipping it. Heresy! Everyone cover your ears before she says something more! Alright, what do you guys want? Do you want to go on tour? I don't want that because I want my stability high. Have a saint examine? Forbid the tour? Okay, well, I'm not letting you guys just go ahead. Because I need my stability to stay high so you guys don't fuck with my shit. Alright, carry on, dorks. Heresy. Examine the dead body. Listen. Prince of Foxes, can I make a suggestion? Charge money and buy a new carpet. Just buy a new carpet. I'm not a coward. You're a coward. Listen, I just want war. Just buy a new carpet, forehead. Exactly. You are a grandee. You have money. You and the patricians have money. The counts have sadness. It's all you guys are known for. Faith and money. Get away from my grandpa with those scalpels, you pagans. Segway goes, I have no idea what I'm doing. Ignoring Grandee Prince of Fox's protests, you pack the saint's corpse to Quail University for examination. Perhaps there's a scientific explanation for the body's lack of decay. Oh no, but I increased your... It's okay, I'll just decrease your taxes. Archbishop was just scandalized as Grandee... Scandalized as Grandee Prince of Foxes. For weeks, priests condemn your name in churches across the land. How could you scrutinize a miracle? Listen, I made penicillin with bread. What are you all bitching about? All right, what do I want? If nobles vote with the monarch. Oh my god, yes, absolutely. Absolutely bribery. I love that shit. Give me bribery powers. Okay, everybody. Horror at the university, a something and a something. All right, let's go to here. The split tournament with my wife. Let's see if she gets horny and makes me a baby. Arena leads you inside the noble patrician Lord Zali's seaside villa. This sense of incense and seafood hang heavy in the air. So good to see you, your August Majesty. I am an August baby, thank you. When Irina told me you were coming, I almost didn't believe her. Irina's first opponent will be Kakashi Lover, by the way. Oh, good! Wazzy just claimed it. So if we vote with Wazzy, then she gets money? No, if you vote with Wazzy, you get money. It's called bribery. If you vote with me, you get money. It's called bribery. I'm good at it. Anyway. Listen, Irina will wipe the fucking floor with Kakashi. Listen, get fucked, Kakashi. You're getting my wife's gonna beat your ass in. Irina smiles slyly at your words of encouragement. Now make me a baby. I hope me encouraging her gambling makes her horny as fuck. I won't change my vote, but it's cool. Lose the gambling queen. Wife shouldn't drink. We get to keep our money in the next game if there's a continuation. There is. You do get to keep that, but let's be dead ass honest. We didn't play this for a year. Lord Zai leads you to some bleachers near the edge of the room where a number of other spectators are already sitting. Refreshments and aquatic wolves are handed around freely. Oh, I forgot we named sandwiches aquatic wolves. I miss aquatic wolf. I'm rooting for Grandee Kakashi Lover. She hasn't lost a game since 2018. Sanguine, let me tell you something. Sanguine, don't trust Kakashi Lover. They go through a pack of band-aids a day. Oh, by the 9th, Your Majesty, I didn't expect to see you here. Yeah. Teach me more about the game so I can know why my whore wife loses all our money here. Well, you've come to the right place. I'm sorry you didn't get an invite sooner. We would have been a little more careful, you know. The Church of the Ninth can be a little, timid when it comes to gambling. Sanguine spends the next few minutes explaining over the basics of a competitive split to you. Most of it goes over your head, until he's interrupted. No, not again! No, my whore wife is losing! I don't know why you keep coming to these things, Irina. You've never met anyone who's bad. I've never met anyone who's bad at split as you are. Ace! Time out, Kakashi Lover! I'm not standing for this disrespect of my wife! Irina steps away from the table sulkily, eventually coming over to find you while Grandee Kakashi Lover counts her takings. Thank you, Ace! Only I may call my wife a whore. Well, I suppose that's it. I've been knocked out in the first round, no less. Listen.
Oh.
You did wonderfully, my love. Let's go. Let's go make a baby. There's no need to sugarcoat it. I played terribly. But what's done is done, eh? I hope you don't mind that I used some of the treasury to pay for my entrance fee. I forgot my own money at home. You make fucking what? My make fucking money? She took my make fucking money? No, 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 no. Wait, what do they need to lower it to? I cannot afford that. I cannot afford that. It costs you $500 to lose to Kakashi? I can't afford that. Oh, not to worry. I'm sure Lord Zai will pretend to be annoyed about it, but what can you do? We have to eat her. You and Irina stay and watch the finale before heading back to the capital. You didn't win anything, but at least you spent some quality time with your wife. Better be a baby after this! Better be a fucking baby after this! I better get one whole fucking baby! Anyway, the crawler problem or horror at the university? Well, let's do the horror at the university before we have to worry about wizards. Something was deeply wrong with that saint you sent us, Your Majesty. There's been a tragedy at the facility of dangerous theology. A worse one than normal. What happened? They were in the middle of examining St. Umber when his eyes ablazed with the light. Half the students and all the professors were instantly reduced to dust and bone. Holy shit! Princess of Foxes is out here fucking murdering us. We fucking... What's that scene in it? What's that, Matt? What's that thing in the? Do you guys remember Indiana Jones when Indiana Jones is like, "Look at this, you stupid Nazi," and then the stupid Nazi looks at that box, and then the box makes that Nazi melt. Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember that? Do you guys? There was Indiana Jones. Do you guys know what that was? What was that thing? What was that thing that happened? They got Tomb Raidered? I don't think that was it. They opened the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant. Ark of the Covenant. Okay, they fucking... This is Ark of the Covenant. It did it. I don't know how to pluralize that. Anyway, fuck! Foxes is out... Fox's great-great-grandpa is killing us. We need money to compensate the bereaved families and train up new professors and, well, clean up the mess. This is the judgment of the ninth. Why study things we don't understand? We should just worship them or fear them, depending on what the holy text tells us. Jesus Christ, we fucked up, crew. Ninth says no studying miracles. Well, I say that's conclusive proof of divine intervention. Let's put it back. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm keeping my fucking money for A. Alright, starting the vote. Okay, well, hear me out, everybody. Don't... What? Okay. We worried not about the Beemans. I don't have a good answer for this. Ruling is hard. Oh wait, my money! Oh wait, no, my money! I wasn't paying attention. There was a more money thing down there. Money. My fucking money. Oh God, we're broke. You could just make more. No, every time we do that, that fucks us. Okay, I guess we're just covering this up in a big Watergate scandal. Thank you, Your Majesty. This should be enough. All right. Soon enough, the university has trained up new professors to replace the ones who are dust. But it'll be a long time before Quail University returns to its old prestige. Son of a bitch, we got no money! Meanwhile, St. Umber is quietly reburied to prevent this happening again. I have fucked our kingdom in half. It's been many moons since we sent for a wizard to deal with the crawlers and on Grandi Kakashi Lover's land, and none have answered the call. We must act before this menace spreads to other regions. You're so right, Dino. Peasants disappeared and sinkholes swallow villages whole while Kakashi hides in her mansion and does nothing. No, she doesn't. She beats my wife at children's card games. This is a true story. I watched her beat my wife's ass at a children's card game. On a motorcycle, no less. We need to invent card games on horseback. Anyway. Belligerent fool. Imagine their retaliation if we anger them directly. I would rather abandon my estate. Oh, God. I have no money. Listen. Crew, you will get 500 whole personal dollars if you vote to send the emo boys in. They've got a military of 9. Okay? You will get 500 whole shiny monies for you. If you let me send the fucking sad boys in. Let me send in the sad boys and you get 500 whole dollars. 500 whole dollars for you personally, not for me. I get no money out of this. Do you know what I get? I get to kill something. And that's the true reward. Crew, listen. The only thing I've ever wanted is to stab something. Yay! Thanks for letting me stab something. Voting is closed. All right, let's get to the stabbings. It's Stabsgiving in Canada. Did you guys know that? It's Canadian Stabsgiving today. It's not really, but pretend it is. All right, anyway, a bloody battle ensues. The relentless crawlers inflict great casualties on the Eastern forces. These creatures are terrifyingly organized and completely ruthless. Military challenge succeeded! Oh, man, you guys lost a lot of military. Still, you push them back into the holes whence they came. Celebrations break forth across the south. Yay! I did it! I'm so fucking stable! We did it! We killed those fucking crawlers! It's just like my favorite movie, Mickey 17.
Boo.
Yay! Actually, the crawlers were good in that one. Anyway, Dino Rio says, luck is with us, my friend. The Palace Watch are in our pocket. They took our money gladly, because I have no money! The kingdom can barely afford to pay them a living wage. Music to my ears. Soon the throne will be ours. Indeed it will, but now we must plan our next steps. All right, counts only. Kill the king and replace them with your own claimant on the throne, or control the king with the threat of assassination. Those are your options. I told you people not to get bribed. Listen, if there's one thing I know about crew, is that they fucking hate me more than they hate anything else. This won't last for long. Ah! Alright, let's see it. I just lowered your military by making you fight bugs, so, like, I'll do it again. I'll make you fight bugs again. I'm not afraid to. Alright, let's see what you gotta do. Over the next few months, we'll have our troops infiltrate the capital disguised as beggars. They'll swap places with the Palace Watch, one by one. Once the king realizes he's surrounded by our troops, it'll be too late. He'll be a helpless little fly caught in our web. Magnificent! Once we've turned the king to our puppet, won't the patricians and grandees notice? That's why we need a strong army to make them think twice about challenging us. With the king, united with the king's forces, we'll be unstoppable. For the final stage of their scheme, counts must raise their military to at least 9. Get fucked, dorks! Not happening! Wazzy's winning. Also, thank you for the singular bingular, Prince of Foxes. You didn't need to do that. We just met. Alright, let's do it. So, you guys gotta get your military. You guys gotta still, piss boys. You still gotta raise defiance. And, oily boys, you guys still gotta lower my stability, which is at 10, so good luck, chumps. Alright, bankruptcy looms, my heir, and a menacing something or something. A menacing omen. Oh, that's great. Let's worry about my baby first. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. Haha, I knew it! Card games made my wife horny! You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, that I ask that my crown be passed to? The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My daughter. I'll be a girl next time. The assembled nobles break into polite applause. Clap for my baby! I demand some cheers in the audience. Right, crew, give me some cheers for my baby. Thank you. Thank you.
Boo! Boo!
Don't boo my baby. Yay, cheer. Thank you.
Boo.
Thank you.
Boo! Boo! Boo!
All right. Your Majesty, may I be... Oh, hi, Bits. May I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your daughter? What is her name? Seraphina the Third, I guess. Most pleasing, Your Grace. I'm sure little Seraphina the Third will be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding a hare. You now need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Yeah! Yeah, Wazzy! Yeah, Wazzy and Wazzy's baby. Alright, well, let's worry about the omen before my bankruptcy. Your Majesty, here in the east, we have a hair problem. Don't you just have a bee problem? Get your beemons to deal with it. That doesn't sound so bad. Lamentably, it's a dire omen. The town of Pornsky holds a spring festival welcoming the warmth back to our desolate lands, but this year we were forced to miss it. The fabled hare known as the Pale Beast of Pornsick appears and officially brings in the festival. But not this year. The lowborn grow restless. The peasants are up at it again. It's as white as snow, as large as a dog. Bears majestic coiled antlers. Oh! Okay. It's just a jackalope. What if the omen kills the child? Raise the baby to take over and rule in our favor. Oh, the Monty Python reference. Lord Zal, I know you don't know this, but I have terrible history with rabbits. It's a real thing. I made a video on it. Trust me, it's a real thing that happened. Also, remember, if we cannot get the military up where it needs to be before the other teams scheme, we can just keep siphoning her money, and the game will end with her going broke. The Easter Bunny? It's a rabbit, ain't it? It's a jackalope. And it's delicious with parsnips. Prince of Foxes! Didn't your fucking ancestor do enough damage? Don't start this shit. Alright, Wazzy and the Rabbit, that old ancient tale. The gathered nobles gasp, then fall silent. Blooded stars! You ate the pale beast? It hopped onto my lands. I thought it was just a rare sort of rabbit. You ate the fucking rabbit?! This monster has eaten the fabled pale beast of Pornsky. I don't know. Casting a shadow upon the coming year. The coming decade, in fact. It's not just a hare. The pale beast possessed powers beyond our understanding. Your Majesty, please bring down the weight of justice on this wench. Wow, wench. Wow, okay. All right, what do I want here? Grandee Prince of Foxes must publicly confess and compensate the counts for their crime. That sounds good. That's good. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna start I'm not gonna start the voting because I got a minute and 30 to entertain you guys. So you guys gotta wait. B will be discreetly call for merchants to find a fake pale beast of poor skits, which probably will not go through. Or C, ignore the situation and let it resolve itself. Holy shit! I do need that money! Yeah, actually, as we wait, you know what? We've got 2 minutes of time.
Bike when I hear something beside me, and I look down to see a jackrabbit. This isn't unusual because I'm right next to a field. What is unusual is that it's staying right beside me and just running along. And
we'll watch this till the ads end.
Princess moment. Nature is healing. We are the virus. Well, the rabbit darts in front of me and runs to the other side of the street. And now I'm full up on optimism. I just shared a moment with nature. Everything's looking up. But then the bunny comes back. And it's running along.
You got 2 minutes.
I don't understand what's
Everybody's
happening.
on ads, so you guys gotta wait.
Like lettuce. But the bunny darts in front of me again is now on my other side. And now fear is setting in. I am being chased by a rabbit. I now have eyes on it. It has a little tuft of hair up on its side, and in my panic mind, I go, that's rabies. This bunny has fucking rabies. And my fight or flight reflex is all like, you better fucking run, because you're about to get watership down. So I start pedaling faster and thinking to myself, you don't have enough stamina to outrun a bunny. The bunny, of course, follows. There's no one around to help me. The only thing I have on me is my phone.
Before ads end, is your fourth wall giveaway time long enough to have a decent amount of people join in?
When all of a sudden the bunny stops, it rears up and lets out this little noise. Oh,
I don't know what we're talking about.
It's
I don't know what we're talking about, Big White Bear.
And I start pedaling because my life fucking depends on it. I've seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I know where this is going.
Anyway, we're done
Terrible,
ads. Sorry, I'm
horribly,
done watching my
all
own
of a
fucking
sudden,
video.
I
I'm sorry.
jump
I'm
forward,
sorry, everybody. All right. Anyway, ads are over. We're done watching my video. Let's go back now. We'll start a vote. Now you guys know what you want, right? Okay, cool. Let's go. Bam! Start. Boo! Boo! All right, you guys go ahead and vote. Go ahead and vote, you guys. I mean, I waited for you guys for the whole, the whole ad thing. So, I was nice there. I'm just pointing that out, that I was super nice about it. Just putting that out there. Anyway, let's carry on. Boop, 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 boop. Voting is closed. We are going to discreetly call for a merchant to find a fake pale beast of portsnick. Not the answer I wanted, but it's what we're going with. After a few false starts involving rabbits dusted with chalk, a snow white hare is found. It's not quite as big as a dog, but maybe from a distance, next to a small shrub for perspective. Success! Yes! We had only a 30% chance! Count Big White Bear's wealth has decreased. You have antlers fixed to the hare's head and set the poor creature loose close to Portsnick. All you could do is wait. A day or two later, excitement erupts as the new white hare of Portsnick is sighted. The festival goes ahead with much celebration. It may be summer rather than spring, but everyone agrees winter is thoroughly over. Yay! We did it! It's a second 30% chance she's won. Yay! Because I'm Warwazi now. You forget, I'm King Warwazi. Meanwhile, the grandees who caused the problem in the first place are keen to praise your name whenever they can. Good. Good. All right, now let's worry about my bankruptcy. All right, the treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. Listen, I already know what happened. I have a whore wife who enjoys gambling, but I have a daughter now. Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. We could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels or perhaps crack open one of your predecessors' tombs. We've buried most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. Okay, let's see. What will cause me no problems? This will bring my stability down, but you guys need it to 4. Oh, but it brings my defiance up, and I don't want that. This will bring my authority down. It'll make me look bad, but it's fine. You know what? It's fine. You know what? You guys can buy my old shit. You auction off dozens of necklaces, 5 gold rings, and a jeweled scepter to the nobles. It is a humiliating affair, selling off symbols of power that make you look weak and desperate. But I have money. Oh, Aztecs buying my tiara! Ooh, look at this tiara. Fishing, isn't it? Don't mind if I do. Thank you, Aztec. Kakashi goes, hey, check out this specter. It's like I'm the king. Thank you, Kakashi. Give me your Burger King crown. No! All right, good yard, everybody. Here's what you got. You got a cathedral, you got a fortress, you got an observatory, you got a thieves guild, you got a grand bazaar, and a prison. So here's faith for the cathedral, military for the counts, grand bazaar gives you guys trade, which you desperately need, and a prison will bring down my stability slightly. But you're gonna need to work harder than that. All right, start the auction. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. And we're off to the races. Already the fortress is climbing. It's at 15. It's at 24. It's at 29. It's staying at 29. The patricians are building a prison down there. It's 12. Oh, it's 13. It's 15. The Grand Bazaar has 200. Oh, the prison's going up to 19. 19 now. Oh, the fortress is up to 38. 40. 44. Can I have 47? Can I have 49? It's at 49. The patricians are down at the prison getting 31. 31. The fortress, 52. 52 for the fortress. Grand Bazaar, 15, 15, 16, 16 at the Grand Bazaar, 17 at the Grand Bazaar. Funding for the fortress is stayed strong at 50, at 60,000. And 61, we're at 61. The prison is standing tall at 31. Grand Bazaar, still 17. The fortress going up to 73. Cathedral climbing up now. Quickly. Cathedral climbing up to 19. The prison, though, 34. The other fortress, 73. Time is up. You have built a fortress and a prison. It wasn't enough. Was it worth it, crew? It wasn't enough. Bones for sale? Anyway, my ambitions. Not now, peasants. I'm ambitioning. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a conqueror. You look like you would plan to live up those words. Well, the kingdom's army is stronger than ever before. Well done, your majesty. But to shut down your noble schemes for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, take command of their armies and force them to submit. Or if you're looking to unite the nobles rather than smash them, you could declare war on the Ashmedian Empire. They'll forget their schemes if you win. Farming and military. Oh, I can do farming and military. Oh, fuck yeah. We're going to war. War, Wazzy. Everybody get ready for war. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Boo.
A wise decision, Your Majesty. I've already taken the liberty of contacting the Ashmedian ambassador. Mods, can you get rid of that? Wait, what? What the fuck? New giveaway. Wait, what? I didn't clear that. What the fuck? Oh! Somebody gifted a hot dog shirt to crew. In the next 60 seconds, you can enter to win a shirt. Holy shit, someone gifted a shirt. Everybody put exclamation enter. Exclamation enter to win a crew hot dog shirt. Can I enter? A free shirt. Holy shit. Thanks, whoever the fuck. That's so rad. I didn't know you could do that with Fourth Wall. That's so fucking cool. What the fuck? You almost got rid of it. I thought it was a bot. Sorry, an ad instantly came up and I was like, bot. Bot activate. Oh, you did it, 6 coins. You won a hot dog shirt. Go to the link there. Haste goes, I almost banned someone. You almost banned Fourth Wall. And my name comes up. Listen, we'll ignore that. Listen, Big White Bear, when this name goes up, when this stream goes onto the thing, it'll be blopped out. Nobody will see. I promise you that. I will. Let's give it up for Weebs. Nobody used that. Listen, you have a basic bitch name. Listen, if it makes you feel any wazzer, my legal name is Wazzy, and then the B is my last name. The B in Wazzy B Talk Secure stands for my last name. But there you go. Anyway, congrats. You won a shirt. Thank you so much, Bleeps. That's very nice of you. Even my middle names are basic. See, nobody can find you. It's fine. Don't worry. Big White Bear, legal name 18. I'll blank it out. But thank you. Thank you so much. That was very generous and very kind of you. Thank you so much for giving back to the crew. That really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Half of us have ADHD and we won't remember. I mean, that's true. Anyway, here's the Ashmedian Empire. We're ready to go to war. Greetings, Your Grace. I'm here to discuss the terms of our upcoming war. Negotiating your surrender, I hope. No. The Ashmenian Empire is far larger than your kingdom. You didn't wonder why we never squashed you like a bug? It's because we're divided by internal conflicts. Many seem the empire ruled by its emperor, but in reality, Ashmead is ruled by the generals who battle endlessly for control of the capital. So why are you here? I'm here representing General Talakanth, whose lands are safely distant from the border. So if we were to invade, all we ask is that you send us your signal. We'll launch a civil war, taking advantage of the chaos to bump off some of our own rivals. You know what? That's a bold plan. I agree. I will leave you to think on my words. Sure! If we take advantage of the Archmedian Empire's internal divisions, we may actually have a chance. If you beat your oldest enemy, that would shut the nobles up for good. But winning still won't be easy. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's overall farming and military as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. I'm gonna do it! I'm War Wazzy. Now back to this contested thing. You can change the time and the amount of time to enter those. That's why I was asking. Oh, I had no idea you can even set that up. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know you could set that up, so that's cool. Anyway, I guess we can do giveaways now. Yeah, that's so cool. Not how similar we have going on here. War Wazzy, that's me. Anyway, an opportunity, Your Serene Highness. A Kurth ship sunk last week just off our coast. I request permission to salvage the wreckage. Kurth vessels are always full of valuable things. Soren goes, wait. It might be off your coast, but it's in our waters. Upon my honor, in fact, it's closer to our city of Serenza than any of yours. But you ceded those waters years ago in exchange for a chest of silver. You were having money problems. Your esteemed highness, esteemed council won't let this liar fool you. Thanks, it's the first time I won something. Wear it with pride, 6 coins. And thank you so much to Big White Bear for your very generous donation to crew. Thank you, that was very nice. You really brightened up my day and I really appreciate it. Anyway, you know what? Fuck it. I'm fine with any of these things happening. You know what? I'm not even going to put my hat in the ring here. You guys can allow the patricians to have the ship, so allow the oily boys, patricians, oily boys, allow the grandees to salvage the ship, piss boys, or salvage the ship but return any bounty to Kurth, being nice, or just leave it alone. Ordered me a shirt and stickers too. I hope you enjoy them, Big White Bear. If there's any problems, please let me know so I can contact Fourth Wall and yell at them. They're my new company, and I don't know how I feel about them yet. Phoenix Wolf gives me money. I honestly don't care what happens to this money. It's not going to me. I had to sell my shit. Alright, anyway. Looks like we are letting the fucking patricians have the ship, I guess. Somehow the oily boys are getting the oily ship. Alright, here we go. Grandy Soren. What? But it's in all waters. Well, too bad, oily boy. Move over. The council's word is final, isn't it? Damn, Phoenix, you a bitch. You got your money, Soren. Was it worth it? Also, hi, Darklift. Anyway, a challenge has succeeded. Some patricians' wealth has increased. The operation goes ahead. I yield a great bounty for the patricians, spices from a teth, Sanish pearls, and a strange music box that sends everyone to sleep. That won't come back and haunt us like the bees. Alright, what's my last thing? Oh yeah, bones for sale! I forgot about the bones. Alright, Princess of Foxes, what have you done now? Your Holiness, some accused grave robbers have dug up my ancestor, Saint Umber. Oh, you mean the one that lit everyone on fire? They boiled him down to his bones and are selling them as holy relics. The gullible peasants believed each bone brings good fortune and keeps away vermin. We must put a stop to it. Yeah, we want that money. Buy some of these lucky bones for the palace. Send an acquisition to track down the grave robbers. Or allow the sale of the bones to continue. Crew, I will pay you 500 monies to track down the grave robbers. 500 monies to each and every one who votes to track down the grave robbers. Start the vote. How the heck did those guys not get vaporized? I know, right? Curse of Ra! It doesn't matter. The money doesn't matter, guys, please. No, the money matters, trust me. How else will you pay for your prisons? Remember when the auctions come up? Do you guys remember how fun the auctions are? Don't you like having money for the auctions? Don't you want to buy my shit when I inevitably go bankrupt? Only the people with the most money get to buy my shit when I go bankrupt. Let us know if you feel shortness of breath, persistent dry cough, your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. I mean. Anyway, we're going to go track them down. I remember I got sent to the dungeon after asking for my money back. But yeah, but now, Miss XD, you're going to get free money. Listen, Mace XD, that's different. That was, you said my whore wife owed you money. That's different. Anyway, we will find these villains and we will make them pay in blood and fire. The High Inquisitor is ruthless in her pursuit of grave robbers. If any curio shops have done business with Saint Bones, she razes them to the ground. Trade is now desperate. Holy shit, I fucked up trade. It's fine. It's probably fine. We've got money, though. Before the week is out, the grave robbers are burned at the stake at the southern city square. Their ill-gotten gold is confiscated for the treasury. Yay, money! But it's too late for Saint Umber, whose bones have been scattered amongst the most gullible and superstitious southerners. Well, that probably went fine. Alright, well, I could tax you more, but why would I do that? I want you guys loyal to me, and I want you farming and doing war things. So I'm gonna do nothing. Everything's fine. Keep everything as is. I'm the best king there is. Not now! I have a conquest to finish. For the last few months, your marshal has been crisscrossing the kingdom, drumming up troops in preparation for your first strike against the Ashmedian Empire. Today, at last, she's returned, and she's brought the grandees with her, who have the worst military. Fuck! We counts need little money. I only voted for Wazi's option because I couldn't change my results, so may as well get paid. You took my money. I misread the start time for the stream. It's okay, Sir Knight Kindly. You showed up, and that's what matters. Your Majesty, the nobles are proving reluctant to commit their soldiers to your cause. They've sent delegation to speak with you. Your Hello, Bingus of Dingus. Your Majesty, of course we all support a war with the accursed dogs of Ashmead. Of course we do. We're more patriotic than anyone. But we're concerned about the harvest. Your marshal is telling us to raise all of our able-bodied levies. If we do that, who's going to gather the crops? The kingdom could starve. Well, I mean, we wouldn't want that. Just damned cowardice, if you ask me, Your Majesty. But all the nobles are echoing this nonsense. The fools are worried about going hungry for a few years. Until we can persuade them the kingdom will survive, they will commit their full forces to our banner. Excuse you? Look at how much farming I have. Listen, we have so much food. We've got, gentlemen, behold, corn. Thank you. By the 9th, Your Holiness, you're right. You're welcome, Bingus. The kingdom could survive a few hungry winters if it means teaching those Archmedian bastards a lesson. Exactly. Behold, the corn. There's no farming problem. We have bees. Exactly. We've got bees. We've got demon bees. We've got a bunny. We've got crabs. That's the spirit. I trust we have the backing of the grandees in starting this war then. Yes, your holiness, let's do this. One by one, your marshal approaches the nobles of your council, seeking their approval to launch the war against Ashmead. Sir Knight kindly says, I suppose it would look bad for the patricians if we did nothing while the rest of the kingdom fought, your esteemed highness. Fine, let's send our troops. Good, because you have the best military. Didoria with, Very well, your majesty. If you must pursue this hopeless crusade, let it never be said that the count stayed home and hid. Which is weird, because you guys write a lot of poetry. The nobles are united behind the idea of war on our Ashmead, your majesty. Let's go to war! Crew, are you ready for war? I'm not on board with this war. Wait, am I the only one? Wait, why am I the one that gives the word? Because it chooses a random person. Anyway, I like the enthusiasm, but it's been such a long time since the kingdom mobilized so much of its army. We need to ensure they're up to the task. Let's get down to business. I'll assemble the troops at once. Farewell, your majesty. When the marshal returns to the capital a month later, she is at the head of the army. The soldiers set up camp outside the city walls, their armor gleaming the crimson light of the dawn. Inspect my troops! Come on, baby! The camp stretches for miles outside the walls of the city. The ground has been churned to mud under the tens of thousands of boots. As you approach, you are greeted by an awesome sight. Military success. Let's fucking go! Rank upon rank of hard-faced footmen holding swords aloft, knights on horseback, their plate mail glistening, archers and crossbowmen training furiously, hitting target after target. Beautiful, ain't it? Let's bring Ashmead to its need. Blood! Blood for the ninth god! Your soldiers let out full-throated roar. For the kingdom, for the king. The army is vast, striking, hungry monsters that swallows up the landscape as it marches south. When you arrive at the border, your soldiers spill across like a flood, sweeping away the surprised Ashmedian sentries in their path. To tell the truth, you don't see much of the fighting. Your job is just to give inspirational speeches before the battle starts, wave a sword around, and then duck back into your tent. Despite that, or perhaps because of that, your first Ashmedian campaign is a huge success. By the time you return to the capital for winter, you've conquered almost 100 miles of territory along the border. As the city gates swing open, you're greeted by a rush of the joyous sound. Clapping, cheering. Crew, can I get some clapping and cheering for King Wazi, the fucking conqueror? Thank you. Peasants are throwing roses at your carriage. Trailing behind... Don't boo! Trailing behind you, of course, is also a retinue of wounded soldiers nursing deep-seated trauma, grieving their lost comrades. The peasants largely ignore them. I'll hail the king, the conquering hero. Pull out my sword and give it a waggle. Several peasants swoon in delight. When you return to the palace, your wife is waiting for you, your hair, Seraphina III, in her arms. My darling, you're finally back. I've gambled everything. I mean, I've been breathlessly following the tales of your conquest. We have so much to talk about. Little Seraphina has been growing up so fast in your absence. Sorry, dear. The council has requested a meeting. Oh, but of course. We'll hurry back, my love. As you step into the council's presence for the first time in many months, the nobles look at you with trepidation. Hello, Grandee, the boys. Welcome back, Your Highness. Let me be the first to congratulate you on your victory. Chartype says, but now we can get back to the business of ruling. There are many votes that need your attention. These small matters no longer interest me. I am king now. But what about democracy? The Constitution? I am tyrant. Did the king misspeak? We have won a victory, but Ashmead will strike back, and strike back hard. We don't have time for votes, so we need to prepare. And if your squabbling bastards don't unite behind the king right away, you'll wake up next year with Ashmedian soldiers in your bedchambers. Do I make myself clear? Crystal. All right. So this is what it takes to stop your scheming against me. Yes, your holiness, there's only one thing we hate more than you, the boys say. It's the Ashmedian Empire. Yeah! Fuck yeah, crew! After that, the nobles never defy you again. It's not like your life gets easier. Your Majesty, I hate to interrupt your meeting, but I just received word that the Ashmedian Empire is marching on our newly conquered territories. They're sending 30 regiments. We need to mobilize immediately. With a sigh, you head back to the palace to say goodbye to your wife. Here we go again. Yeah! King Wazzy wins! King Wazzy wins! Get fucked, crew. Get fucked, crew. King Wazzy wins! King Wazzy wins. Get fucked. King Wazzy wins.
Boo.
Ahem. The Count's attempts were warned their way to the palace were uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Count Dinororia II ended his life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. The grandees continued to throw accusations of witchcraft and heresy at their enemy. Everyone largely ignored them. Unable to convince the peasants to act in time, the patricians' scheme fizzled to irrelevancy. Perhaps next time they take matters into their own hands instead of hanging their plans on the whims of the common folk. King Wazzy II's reign spanned another 50 glorious years, mostly spent fighting in foreign fields. He conquered lands from Taliban and Ashmead, lost it, campaigned to get it back. By the time the old warrior died, he was battle-scarred and celebrated as a hero. But most of all, he was tired. Good job, Wazzy. I lasted 2 years. And I have a successor. You guys, the wealthiest noble was Alaskan. You made the most money, Alaskan. Good job. The poorest noble was Dumpling. Dumpling, you have no money. You stole bees, and what do you have for it? No money. And the kingdom's doing well. Look at my child. Authority of 5, stability of 9, a good treasury. Everything looks good. Good job, everybody. Let's look at the memes. Let's take a little blankety-blank look at the memes. How about that? Let's open these up, everybody. All right, here we go. Memes of the day. Danny with, don't worry about the demons. Let me worry about the demons. Exactly. Don't worry about the demons. That's my problem. All right. Say the line, Wazzy. My monies. That's what happened. That's an old meme. That's the old worm, Sour. That's the old worm, Sour. Anyway. Miss XD after trying to get her money back from Wazzy's wife. That's what you get. That's what you get. Lord Wazzy, your wife owes me money. Wait, what? Perfect. Stop paying Bellatro or spend time with Wazzy. Sour's daughter. Everyone continuously getting stability back up to 10. The oily boys. That is exactly what happened. Congratulations. Good job, crew. That's some good memes. Let me tell you about the rest of the week, and then we'll fucking biggity bounce. So, as you guys know, we are in Crew Summer Games. I am currently in the midst of making your guys' awards for the awards show. Let me tell you what's going on. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be joined by Froggy, and we will be playing Marvel Rivals with you all. Marvel Rivals is free to play, so hope to see you all there. We will all battle it out and see if there's going to be any awards from that. There's already some great amount of awards from here that I can give out. Remember, you will pretty much only be given one award in Crew Summer Games, but it'll be fun. Trust me, you guys will like it. Last time we did Crew Summer Games, you guys enjoyed it. I can show you one of the awards right now if you want. I can bring it up on screen. I won't tell you who won it, but I can show you one of the awards that I made. One of you will be getting this lovely award right here. It's sideways. Hold on. One of you is winning this lovely award right here. So, keep that in mind. We also learned that Fourth Wall has giveaways. We did learn that. Thank you so much for that, Big White Bear. We now learned. On Thursday, we're going to be playing Repo. So if you own the game, I have an extended lobby mod. And we will be playing Repo together on Thursday. Friday, we're just going to hang out in Discord and talk. That is not technically part of the Crew Summers games. And, Sunday, we're going to have maybe the crew wrestling event. I have to make every single wrestler by hand because it's a new thing. It's a new game, but yeah, it's a fucking. We'll see what happens. And then the awards show is Monday, August 4th. So please stay tuned for that. I don't know if we're going to go through with the birthday celebration thing, the subathon. If you guys don't want, let me know. I'll probably run a poll in the Discord and see if you guys want that or not.
Nice.
But yeah. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to come back to this game again soon. Because we can do that. You guys know that I fall victim to whatever you guys want. I do fucking... I try so hard, and, you know, doesn't always pay off, but I try my best. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day, and I do really appreciate you guys, for being here and hanging out with me. So, yeah, until next time, I guess, I'm gonna yeet you off to an unqualified babysitter. But don't forget to kick names, take ass, and, all that other good shit. I'm going to send you guys off to Jesse. Looks like Jesse is still doing their Trans Life charity stream. So I'm going to send you there. Please go support if you can. Anyway, until next time, crew. Kick names, take ass, and get the absolute fuck out of my house. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye!
You know I ain't asking. They try to diagnose your art host, broadcast all the streams from coast to coast. Got the skills and thrills, and they can't deny. I'm 5 apples tall, I'm just a little guy. Flashes on the screen, so you better not squint.